Hello everybody and welcome back to an Idiot's Road to Glory episode numero 16, where today I'm going to be showing you guys an absolutely insane trade method. I said in the last episode that I was going to show you one, and I kind of did with the, well, you guys have seen the episodes, you guys are awesome, you all watch all of these episodes. We made a lot of coins basically just from one snipe. However, today I'm going to show you one where you can, essentially, if you're good at it, if you've got decent internet, if you've got fast fingers and good reactions, you can make 100,000 coins an hour. Easy. Now, this one is time dependent. However, if you're smart, you can adjust it as the weeks do go on and you'll always be able to make an absolute ton of coins. Now, when we finished the last episode, we had about 44,000 coins. I was doing this for about 5 minutes, if that, 10 minutes. Missed absolutely tons of them because my internet isn't the best during peak hours. Still made like 4,000 coins in a couple of minutes or something like that. It's stupid how many coins you can make with this, and I was missing loads of them, and there's another one that makes even more coins if you can actually get them. So let me just jump in and straight up just shoot, because I feel like in these videos, and I'm not just going to do it now as well, which is kind of bad, I feel like I just talk loads and just talk to you guys, but you guys seem to really like it, which is absolutely awesome, because I could just sit here and talk for absolutely ages, and I just get to play FIFA and talk rubbish to you guys, and you guys seem to love it, which is sick. So thank you very much for thinking that I'm not just some absolute melt who's just talking crap and playing FIFA. It's really awesome. This is the trading filter anyway though. So what we're doing is, well, I'll show you the original one I was trying to do that gets you way more profits, but my fingers weren't up to the task. If we take a look at how much Red Bull Leipzig players cost at the moment, it is stupid. The cheapest one you can get is 2,900 for Reeves' brother. I think 3,000, a few of them. No, okay, they've gone up since I was looking at it before. Like, these 2,100 coins, he's obviously already gone now. It's actually nuts. 3,500 coins you have to go to before these guys start popping up. Now, we've got some of them in our squad. If we go over to our Bundesliga team, last week, maybe the week before now, because FIFA's been out a couple of weeks, we picked up Sabitzer, who is now worth 3,500 coins for 750. It is stupid is the only word for it. You guys, apparently someone top comment last episode was that I say stupid a lot. It's because there's a lot of stupid stuff in this game. That is ridiculous. Like, it's because, and I'll go and show you what it's because. It just blows my mind that I can have this much of an effect. If you go into squad builder challenges and you keep your eyes on the live one, the marquee matchups, it probably works for all of these clubs. You need an Atletico player and a Barca player in this squad. This one is the best one for it because you need 2 Dortmund players and 2 Leipzig players in the marquee matchups. So it sends their price absolutely bonkers, to the point where if I was selling my Sabitzer and I wasn't really bothered about coins, if I was on my main account, I was like, oh, bought Sabitzer for 750 coins last week, stick him up for 750 coins, and then there's other me, nerdy me on my Road to Glory account, sitting here like, oh, give me the Sabitzer, and I pick him up for 750 coins and sell him instantly for 3.5 grand, and you've just made 2,500 coins after tax in 10 seconds. It's ridiculous. I'm going to be honest with you, I can't do it. I don't know if it was because it's now like 10 o'clock at night. This is the same night as recording yesterday's video. After that, I was trying to do it. I don't know if it's because, let's go for 2.5 grand. I don't know if it's because my internet was playing up, because my internet goes a bit slow. Oh my god. See, I missed that one. That's 750 coins and he sells for 3.5 grand. It's ridiculous. Let's see if we can get some. They pop up so much as well. But my internet or my Xbox or my fingers or whatever it is doesn't seem to want me to win these ones. Like, it showed me on 57 seconds and I don't know why. See, look, he's already on. I think it's because they come up so often that you're too busy on the other one. When the next ones come up, you're still on the other one. Oh, someone else. So that's the closest I've ever been to getting a Leipzig player. We got the orange border because we put our bid in at the same time as I think what it is. So if you bid after he's already bought it, it gives you, no, you can't bid on this. If you bid before he's bought it, you get it. If you bid at basically the same time and it just happens to go through before you get this orange board, that's the closest I've ever got to getting a Leipzig player. So that's 2 grand of profit straight up. And you've got to be so fast, and I've clicked the wrong buttons. This is what you have to do. I was having a lot more joy. I'll go and show you guys in a sec. Let's see if we can actually get a Leipzig player. Let's calm down a little bit. Some people will be going to bed, watching Bake Off, whatever they're doing. Oh, you've got to use the stick this year as well. If you guys are sniping and trying to do stuff. Oh my god, did we get it? I before we got that one. That would be some profit. If you're good at it, and if you're sick of trading, if you've got your internet plugged into your, if you've got your Xbox plugged into your router, so that you get the lowest ping you possibly can. Like if I did a speed test on my internet, I think I get about 20 ping, but my fingers and my brain have got about 1,000 ping at the moment speaking to you guys. Can we get one? That's on an, oh, I've pressed the wrong way. That was on an hour as well. We might have been able to get that Forsberg. But do you see what I mean? Look how many players are popping up. This is mad. My fingers are going all over the place. Come on. Come on. That was, my fingers moved so fast then and we still didn't get it because there's just so much profit made in it that there's so many other people doing it. I'm pretty sure there isn't bots on the game yet, but like that took me less than a second for him to be listed on the market and me to click on him. That was, I seen that one at 59, so I was 58 there. Some of the problem with it is, if you see one and while you're clicking back out, the next one will get listed as you're loading the menu. So you need a couple of no's before it actually works. Oh, I thought we still haven't come closer. So I had a lot more joy with, instead of doing the Leipzig half of it, doing the Dortmund half of it. So I picked up all these guys for about 600 or 700 coins each and sold them all on for, as you can see, Dortmund players go for about 14 or 1500 depending on how fast you want it to sell. So we'll go and check it and we'll have another go, and they were a lot easier to actually snipe, and let's see if we can get some of them live in the video. So a Dortmund player was going for about 1500 coins before. Yeah, so it's still about 1500. There's that one's snipeable, but someone have already bought it because it's been there for 5 seconds. Yeah, 1500 coins. So I was putting my thing on 950, as you guys seen when we loaded him, and you just go at it and they just come up so fast like they do on the other one. Maybe not quite as fast as the Leipzig players because their price, I don't know why their price is so much more, but it is. I'm looking at 950. Like there isn't many Dortmund players that would normally get listed up for 950 coins. It's basically just all the non-rares. But with Leipzig, you've got your Keita was even worth that. Can we get him? Can we get Road? No, someone's already got him. That loaded really slow then. Oh, another one. There's two. And see that they're on 57 seconds because they loaded in. They got listed as I loaded Road. But there's loads of Leipzig players that were worth under 2 grand. Oh, as if we didn't get that Schürrle. He was on an hour. But just because they're not really worth 2 grand anyway. So you're buying them at a price that's still worth more than what they're actually worth without this marquee matchups, if that makes sense. So there's just so many more of them that will pop up. Like the odds of Dortmund, before the marquee matchups, not many Dortmund players worth 950 coins for people to just accidentally list them now that they haven't realised they've gone up. Whereas there's so many Red Bull players that were worth 2,000 coins. Nah, they just pop up literally every 2 seconds. But as you can see, they come up loads for the Dortmund ones as well. And I picked up quite a few of them as well. I was doing quite well before. I haven't got one yet. Let's stop chit-chatting and let's just snipe. Boom! There we go. Straight up as soon as we stopped talking, we bought a Castro. Like, he should just go in my Bundesliga team, shouldn't he? 950 coins. Look at his stats. He's nuts. We can get him in there instead of Delaney or Junuzovic or something like that. He's quality. What a ridiculous player. But who cares? We bought him for 950 coins and he's going to insta-sell for 1,500. There we go. Easy 650 coins. Once that literally, like, I probably don't even need to jump cut it. It took me like 20 seconds after saying I'm going to stop talking and snipe, and we got the first one. How have we... Wait, did that say 49 seconds? That was 58, but that was very close to getting that Weigl because it got the orange border. No! How have we not just got him? Are you joking? See, when I was saying in yesterday's video, sniping expensive players is monotonous because the deals take ages to come up. And there's not as many people doing it. It's like every Vertonghen I saw apart from... No. 550. That's a grand in literally a second. How have I not won that one? Oh my Jesus, someone with lightning fingers is doing this. I can't even remember what I was saying because I'm concentrating so hard on sniping. Come on. My fingers have gone all over the place. Oh, that was annoying. 900 coins for Bartra. The fact that these players are just worth that normally anyway makes me question myself for not putting them in my team. Like, why have I not got a Castro in my Bundesliga squad? Why have I not got a Bartra? I mean, Nastasic and Brooks are pretty sick, to be fair. Pretty sure. Have I got Brooks? Who have I got in my Bundesliga team? Who's my other centre-back? Toprak! Oh, okay. Maybe we could get Bartra in for Nastasic, but Nastasic does bits, to be fair. Might bring in Castro for Delaney though once this SBC is gone. Or maybe I'll just neck Castro or Snipe, I'll just keep him. How? That was on an hour. That was it literally had been on the market a millisecond when we seen that one. And I pressed the buttons reasonably. You've got to press it so fast. You've got to use the analog stick as well because on FIFA 18 the D-pad is, as you can see, very buggy. I used the D-pad then and we were actually quite... See, it's easy on the D-pad because you can't press the wrong button. But sometimes it just doesn't load that I press down then because the input delay for some weird reason on the market on the D-pad it's just a thing. So you've got to use the analog stick, but then when you're like proper faffing around trying to flick it, sometimes it goes left when you mean down, and sometimes it goes up when you mean down, and all sorts of stupid stuff. So it's hard. You got to press the buttons so fast that your fingers basically don't actually move, but they do move, and it's like, but you still don't get it. I'm getting sweaty. This when I was saying about the Vertonghen being monotonous, this one's mad. Like this is proper on it. Come on! Oh my god. I really wanted a Leipzig player. In fact, should we try? Let me try the other ones. Then it was Barca, Atletico, wasn't it? Let me have a look at the other two. Where's the? They put the third German league in, which is pretty cool this year. Atletico or Atletico, whatever they're called. You see, it only needs one of them, so their prices haven't been properly smashed up. Yeah, there's a Vieto. He looks like a snipe actually. What's the cheapest ones going for? There's 1,000 for the rares. Yeah, so they're about, the Atleti players are like 1,200 coins. Yeah, 1,200 coins. So again, it's just going lower and lower and lower because I don't know why they're not worth the same amount, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know why Leipzig's are so expensive. But the amount of the Atleti players that we worth less than that beforehand to accidentally get them. Well, that was a snipe on Barca. Okay, so Barca's are more expensive. What are we saying? Barca looks like it's about 2 grand. Barca's is about 1,400. So that's the same as Atletico, which is about the same as Dortmund, but for some reason, miles below. Oh my god, we just got him straight away. Miles below the Leipzig ones. So how much did we just got him for 600 coins and he's worth 1,400, so we'll stick him up. That's decent. Maybe I'll have a little go at Barca then. So it seems to be the Bundesliga ones, the Leipzig especially, is like super hotly contested. Let's see if we can pick up some Barca players then. And then you guys can just try each different one. If you can do Leipzig and you can make the 3,000 coins per snipe, if you've got like 2 ping on your internet or something like that. I'm going to do a speed test on my internet now actually. Let's click it. It's on my Mac and my Mac is sort of wired because yeah, I've got 18 ping on my Mac. My Mac's sort of wired because I use a like independent LAN thing where it's LAN from the router into this plug and then out of the plug here and back LAN into my Mac. So it makes the signal a lot better because you're not competing with other things on the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi doesn't drop out because it's just this one dedicated little thing that's plugged in. But my Xbox isn't on that. So we're on the actual Wi-Fi for this. So the closer you are to your router, and if you've actually got it plugged in, you might be able to smash out the Leipzig players and make... Well, how many... Have I had like 4 players in... We've been recording them... Well, I've been recording them about 15 minutes. So I've had 4 or 5, and my internet's tragic. If that's 3,000 coins per pop if you're doing the Leipzig ones, that's there's like 15k off 5 things, which is just ridiculous. And I missed loads of them as well. Like, you can easily, if you're good at it, be pumping out. If you've got a bot, you're pumping out millions. But I don't think there is one yet because people are still sniping ridiculous stuff, like Pogba's for 40k and things like that. If there was bots in the game, they'd be snapping them up straight away. So I think it is just other people with better internet. So if you're one of them people with the better internet, you can be easy knocking out 100k an hour just doing this. Like, if you just do it for an hour one night, you can just build yourself the sweatiest Premier League team ever. Get yourself a Martial, get yourself a Jesus. It's mad. Come on, Barca ones aren't popping up as much, and it's again the same thing. How many Barca players can you think of that before marquee matchups would be worth less than 950 coins? There isn't really any, which means people aren't accidentally listing them because they've never had that value in the first place. They've always been worth more than that. Whereas that's why Dortmund works well and Leipzig works so well, because their price for some reason is absolutely through the roof. And if you guys know why, please do pop it down in the comment section, because I'm absolutely baffled by it. Why the Dortmund ones can be 950 coins and the Leipzig ones, oh, sorry, 1400 coins. I'm sniping for 950. As if we didn't get that. There's so much more competition on them. Why is Leipzig 3.5 grand? That's what I want to know. I don't know. But we're almost, I want to get another one to get to 50k. Because I said I wanted to get to 100k before FUT Champs to buy Martial and Jesus. Because then with my FUT Champs rewards and Stellan's son, I'll be able to afford them. Oh, my fingers are going all over the place. I've just added them to my transfer targets. Come on, one more. Right, no talking. Let's get a snipe. Oh, I thought we were going to do it straight away again. There we go. Didn't take... Well, see, when I stopped talking to you guys, I've been doing this for 15 minutes and got like 4 or 5 cards. But in the 35 seconds that I stopped talking to you, that one must have took me about 15 seconds. And I think, if that, maybe 20. And the Castro took about 10. I've got 2 of them and made 1,200 coins in 30 seconds. Which is just ridiculous. Like, as soon as you concentrate on it, get the technique down of which order to press the buttons in and just be able to roll your fingers and press A, B, Y, B, A or whatever it is that you press. Smash them out and you just smash out the coins as well. That's an insta-sell to get me to over 50,000 coins, which is pretty crazy. There we go. 50,400 from knocking out all of the Dortmund players and the one Alcacer. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I've added them to my transfer targets. He was on 12 hours still after I added them to my transfer targets. I seen him so fast. That was, again, 15 seconds of just intense sniping. Oh, my fingers are going. What, there's 2 of them there. We missed a road and came back on a Weigl. And there's a Bartra. He's already been up for ages. Okay, we've done 1,000 searches now because we're down to 14 million. But you see how fast you can go through them? And how fast you see the players? It's nuts. So marquee matchups, like I said, obviously you can't do Dortmund players forever and you can't do Leipzig players forever. But there's always marquee matchups and they're always snipeable if you actually press the buttons in the right order. Okay, we got ourselves over 50k. I might wait a little bit and do it some more later on when there's less competition. We're into Division 9 now. And I want to play a game. Right, we've been sniping for a little bit. Obviously, it wasn't as successful when I was talking to you guys, but the few little brief bits of taking it seriously and like properly going for it, we got some good stuff straight away. I want to jump back on to my Premier League team. Sabitz is injured, which is very annoying for us for 2 games. So we can probably do 2 games with the Prem team just to not bother wasting a fitness card or a healing card or whatever you want to call it on him. Premier League striker. We could try Batshuayi actually. I packed him. Got Andy Carroll, we got Okaka. Do you know what? His shooting's not as good, but he's a bit faster and he's a bit more physical than Jermaine Defoe. I'm going to give Batshuayi a bash in the Division 9. We've got Heung-Min's son, and then we've got the absolute clown that is Zaha. I really don't like him. I bought him because he's basically got the same stats as Sterling, but he's like miles cheaper. He's a K, but nah, he's tragic. I don't like him at all. I can't wait to get rid of him and get in Salah. He's going to be so much better. But Division 9, We are in... This is a Divisions game, isn't it? Let me double check. Yeah, online season. Division 9, first game. Undefeated so far. Let's see who we're going to come up against. Oh, he's got a pretty sweaty Premier League team, to be fair to him. Antonio up front. Klaassen and Wijnaldum are very good. Matt, I've been wanting to try Matt, actually. Coleman, Shaw. Not sure about Kale. Not sure about Coleman either, to be honest, but he's got Sterling instead of Zaha. But he's got Nautovic on the other side. I'm not sure how solid he's going to be. This could actually be quite a close game. Like the last guy we played in the end of Division 10 was just an absolute clown. I don't know what he was doing playing this game. But, I mean, this guy's going for kickoff goals straight. It's ball rolling. Who does he think he is? This isn't the weekend league, mate. I don't even know what to say. Barkley tackled him twice. I mean, I was laughing at Nautovic. Maybe he's actually solid, but I defo tackled him. But he just still ended up with the ball somehow. Fair play. Literally just down the other end, we almost scored if Batshuayi as well. This could actually be a very, very close game. Wow, is it possible to tackle Nautovic? Jeez. It's a foul, ref, I was going to say. Ross the boss, Barkley. Drops it into Son's feet. And he's kicked it straight at the keeper with a low-driven finesse shot. Are you joking? It's because he was falling over. Just foul after foul after foul. He's playing quite defensive as well. By the end of this, we might have one of his men sent off, right? Can we do this horrible... Yes, probably just about. Okay, so you want to make... Him make that run. Him make that run. And then him pass the ball into Bakayoko. And then you can square it across. It should have been, wasn't quite close enough to the box. You want the person taking the kick to run into the box. You pass it to them and square it across to the second man you brought who made the first dummy run. But it worked anyway. We give it to someone else who was just stood in the box. And he trapped it across the Sun instead. No idea. Oh my god, that is awful from Claudio Bravo after making the the first one where we laid it in from the free kick. He did so well. Oh, he's done the bits on the half time. There we go, Zaha. Zaha, I've been slating you, mate. But that was pretty good. Spun his man beautifully and finished it off bottom corner. Look at this. The turn on Luke Shaw. Left him for dead. And finished it bottom bins. Oh, that was actually so good. I messed the shot. That was a terrible shot selection. So one of the things I've realised, I can make a whole video about this if you guys want. Playing the weekend league and learning how to play this game again after the patch. Relearned how to defend and relearned how to finish as well. So if you guys like to see episodes where I literally I did a how to win on Legendary in the weekend league, didn't I? If you'd like to see a how to score or a how to defend, obviously I'm not a professional FIFA player. I'm just a guy who's alright at FIFA. But then you guys are just guys who are trying to be alright at FIFA. My camera just died. But so maybe it's a bit more relatable coming from me rather than coming from a professional FIFA player who's like, yeah, you just want to tackle him and then skin his whole team and smash that top bins, and you're just like, well, I don't know how to do that, do I? You just want some idiot like me to tell you like what buttons I press to actually be alright. But yeah, so let me know if you'd like to see that anyway. We're trying to get another goal against this guy to shut this game down. Oh no, that was meant to be to Son. Please get it, Klaassen. Finish that. Oh my god, Claudio Bravo is ridiculous. See, that was one where I genuinely thought I chose the right shot. I've got no idea how he got his hand to that and got it over the bar. In hindsight, I definitely should have low-drivened it, but I thought that was guaranteed to go in. Okay, you can't save that one, Bravo. This guy's good at FIFA, like, you've seen at the start, but we've absolutely battered them. We deserve a dab, even though you guys are shouting at me for doing it. And a combination of poor shot selection, a little bit unlucky with Son falling over his own feet, and Bravo just playing mad has meant this game is a lot closer than it should have been. But Son's second goal, what minute are we in? 76th. If this was FUT Champs now, I'd get the ball. I just wouldn't let him touch it for the rest of the game. But that's kind of boring in Division 9, so we're going to try and score again. Like, it's so easy to keep the ball off people because you can see which man they're controlling. So like, I can see he's over there at Sterling. I can literally just stand there. And when he comes towards me, I can see which way he's going. I can see he's not controlling that man, so I can pass it there. Like, I've seen that he's switched, so it's quite safe to just go back to that guy because he's no longer controlling Antonio. I can see Antonio's running over there to mark, so I can go this way. It's actually ridiculous how easy it is to do this because of the new arrow above the head thing. And people get really... I don't know why I've chipped that. People get really frustrated by it. And they'll start, like, just charging all of their men at you. So even if you do it at 0-0, they'll get really, really annoyed. And it makes them so easy to break down going forward. Because they're just trying to fly into tackles all the time. Or they've pushed all of their midfielders up to try and tackle you. Oh my god, what is going on? That is pure FIFA 18. Man, player switching selection right there is just ruined me. But Zaha's rapid. See you later, Kale. Oh, Davey, that was almost sick. Let's flick it over his head. We're getting cocky. It's the 89th minute. We've won this game. It doesn't matter. Can we get Batshuayi a goal on his debut? Nope, because he's fallen over kicking the ball as well. Oh my Jesus. This is actually... this is a fun game. It was a close game. Like the last guy we played where we just smashed him 8-1. It's just so boring. This guy's probably going to score here. Okay, good block, Andy. It was a lot more fun. Still 3 points, but a lot more fun. Like, it feels, like I was saying in the last video, the defending used to feel rewarding, whereas now you just hold RB and cover passes and stuff. Actually, oh my god, is that his keeper up? Oh no, what's my keeper doing over there? It feels actually rewarding getting 3 points beating this guy because he's actually quite good at FIFA, whereas the last guy is just stupid, isn't it? Is that the end of the game? No, another corner. Is he going to get one? Is he going to get one? No. There we go. That is going to be the end of this game. And that is about... how long have we been recording? There's sniping for a while. That's like 45 minutes of recording. So that should be a nice, beautiful 20-minute video for you guys. So that's where we're going to leave it. 2 goals for Son. An assist from Zaha, Batshuayi and Bakayoko. And a goal for Zaha as well, which is pretty crazy. He kind of was the turning point of the game. But yeah, that is where we're going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you go and have a lot more joy than I did when I was chatting to you guys with them sniping filters. For now though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.